up guys, and welcome back. Well, obviously if you saw the last video, you know I am currently installing the fuel tank, but I need to run into town and get some stuff tomorrow, so it's kind of brought me to a standstill. However, this gives me a good opportunity to do this front bumper, so yeah, here we go. So before I get into doing anything, I am going to clear this area because the stuff's just getting dumped here and dumped here and dumped here, and it's just, you know, getting a bit out of hand. So what I think I'll do is, obviously I've got the back bumper down there still. When I do eventually get the bumper lined up and the holes and everything drilled, I do have to spray this front end. So I'm going to do the primer on it first, and I'm not going to do the base coat until I've got the rest of the van prepped. I'm going to do the base coat all in one go. So I think what I'll do is I'll leave this bumper out and it can sit somewhere. I'll find somewhere to put it, but when I actually paint this front crash panel thing, I always forget what they call that thing. When I paint that, I'll also do the epoxy on the bumper as well, and that'll just be ready for top coat. I'll probably not do the top coat on that until I've actually fixed the roof. So, you know, just it's materials. Just trying not to just waste materials, because mixing paint up is one thing. You can mix just a small amount, but then you've got all the gun cleaning and everything. So, you know, let's just try and pull things together. Anyway, that's the plan. Let's get on with it. Well, here we are back at the front again, and I am just basically just playing around just to get it lined up and what have you. One thing that has come to mind is, I don't know if this front panel is actually deeper on the Brazilian bumper than it is on the standard, like the 70s one. Yeah, because the bumper does seem a very, very long way out. And if that's the case, yeah, we're going to be out with a welder. Great. Yeah. Nothing has been straightforward on this front. Okay, so obviously it's not lined up, but I was looking at that and thinking, God, I surely can't stick out that far, but I think it does. And obviously I mean that will go back about another inch, 25 mil. An inch 25, yeah, about an inch 25 mil. So, but yeah. Just drop it in that. So line them up there. That just does not seem right to me, but see what I'm seeing on here. Damn, I guess it is an impact zone, isn't it? I'll be honest, I know I'm using this bumper, but I still prefer the older ones. I think they just look so much better. And if I was doing this front panel myself, I would have gone for the older one. But yeah, I mean, I still, there's a part of me wants to cut this and just shrink it back to the body a little bit. I'm probably not, that's a lot of work. That is a lot of work. Decisions. Yeah, I need to sit and think on this for a while. I really do. So, what I've done is I've cut some wooden spaces, so it's equally spaced either side. I've just been measuring, just basically getting the whole thing centralised. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to mark each hole, drill them, and then we'll get in with nutserts. God, I still think that sticks out a long way, but I've been in the house looking online, and yeah, everything I can see is just just hangs out there. Oh well. I'd still like to tuck it. I'm torn. I'm really torn, and I know it's putting a lot of extra work in, and I really need to be moving along with this. It's you know what? I can drill, tap it, put the nutserts in. Sorry, and it can just stay there for now, and then I can come back to it. And if it's still bugging me when I've got more time, you know what? I can just cut it, shorten it, weld it back on, and just respray this lower section. Yeah. Anyway, moving on. Okay, so got him in there. I've also got one in over there. This is just epoxy on there, by the way. What I'm going to do is let that dry, lift the bumper up into place, bolt it up, and then I'll allow me to do the other two. It's mostly so I just get them nice and straight. It's yeah, but yeah, so far so good. So it's on, then I noticed something. It's upside down. Let's put it right. Back to where I started from. Turned it up the other way. It still didn't look right, so I've turned it back. Yeah. One thing I wished I had done is I wish I'd filled these holes in, but yeah, I don't know why they've got a hole there and a hole there. I don't know. I've got some spotlights to go there though, just some nice vintage Lucas ones. But yeah. There's two on the bottom, and the two on the bottom seem to be offset. Maybe. I don't know. You know what? I'm supposed to be drilling these holes. I'm getting distracted. Let's get back to doing this. Well, there we have it. The spotlights are just stuck on temporarily. They're not actually lined up or anything like that. I just wanted to see what they look like. Plus, I've had to make a couple of little adjustments to the bumper itself, so I am going to have to repaint it. And it's, you know, that's why I thought I'd try the lights on, just to make sure that I didn't have to drill any additional holes in them. So yeah, I wish I didn't have these two holes where they're at. There's one there and there's one in the same spot on the other side. But I do have some of the heavy domed nuts, bolts, so I'm just going to put a couple of those in there. But yeah, it looks okay. But anyway, that's it for tonight. See you tomorrow. Okay then, both bumpers are now sanded down. Oh, it's a new day, by the way. Both bumpers are sanded down. I've just washed them, so I'll leave these to dry in this nice warm sunny day, and then we'll get some paint on them. Well, now got that all sanded back down again. Couple of little bits I need to address. I've just noticed there's a couple of little dents, but a little bit of filler will take care of that. But yeah, that's all nicely washed down now, so along with the bumpers I just need to leave it all to dry. Well, I'm back at it again. It's actually been a couple of days. We just had a really rainy day yesterday, and you know, there was no point in getting out here. Do have a slight breeze though. God, there. Yeah, anyway, I'm going to get these painted today, and I'm going to get the front of the van at least started. Yeah, I'm just going through from the high of the other day to the low of I just feel like the road to nowhere. Yeah, there's a yeah, cue the music, so to speak. But yeah, I just need to get rolling along with this. I'm just at that point where I just need to feel like I'm making some progress again. But yeah, I've got all of this sanded, all of the areas where we got damaged, and a bit depressing, but it happened. So let's just, as they say, suck it up and get on with it. Oh, bumpers reprimed. Gonna leave them to flash for about 30-40 minutes. Then I will give them a second quarter high build. It does have to sit 24 hours, well, 16 to 24. So I'll leave them overnight and then wet sand them first thing in the morning, and then we'll get some colour on them. Front end here, yeah, the wind's starting to kick up. Thank you, wind. But yeah, all the areas that had been damaged here, they've all been flattened off, and well, obviously primed and everything. Same thing, I'll leave it overnight, I'll come back, hit it with some 600 tomorrow, get it nice and smooth, and then it's ready for top coat. What I am going to do with this though, I am not doing any base coat on this just yet. I'm going to wait until I've got all the roof done, then I'll come back, resand, and any little bits of priming I need to do, I can do it all in one go. And then I'll spend one day, I'll get the blue on, I'll get the white on, and we're done. We're ready to go back to clear again, and back to where we left off last year. Yeah, great. Well, I've kind of given up on paint today. The wind's just picking up and picking up. I've wet the place down multiple times and it's just drying in 10-15 minutes. So I think all I'm going to do with the bumpers is I'm going to put them in the garage for a day or two, let them harden off, and then when I come to actually painting the roof, that's when I'll do the bumpers. Yeah, I mean it's a losing battle today. So, with that in mind, I think this is probably a good place to bring this video to a close. I know it's kind of been a bit all over the place, but honestly, when you're doing projects like this, that's how it goes. You know, you just get done what you can get done, and when you can do it. So, yeah, there you have it. Anyway, thank you for following along on this journey. I feel like it's moving along again. So yeah, there you go. Take care. Have a good one.